Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Transformers Robots in Disguise review for you today. This is Warrior Class Autobot Drift. Some really nice printing up here on the card. I kind of like that. And as you can see, here is a picture of his vehicle mode, and obviously here's the robot mode. He comes with two swords. Not much going on in the back. Have a picture of both modes, instructions how to transform him, then all of this. I think it's kind of funny though, I'm going to try to get close here on the card. Up top here, he's got kind of the samurai helmet, and he's got kind of a goatee and mustache thing going. Maybe it's just the color scheme, but I'm kind of getting a Wreck-Gar feel from the picture. The toy itself, his mustache is not painted, but he still kind of has the samurai helmet. So the toy does not remind me so much of Wreck-Gar, but the art on the card kind of does, and I thought I'd just mention it. So we'll go ahead and get him out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. So here we have Drift out of the packaging. I think he looks really cool. I like the color scheme. I like the kind of really dark blackish gray with the orange. You don't get a lot of orange Transformers, so it's always kind of fun to see one. Articulation-wise, the head can swivel from side to side. Got kind of a ball joint here in the shoulder, as well as a extra hinge where the orange kind of meets the shoulder joint. Then there's a swivel at the right above the elbow, as well as 90 degrees in the elbow. Waist you can swivel around. It's actually right here, so it's kind of the torso slash waist. That can move 180 degrees. The two skirts here can move up so as not to limit leg posability, which is nice. You have a ball joint in the hip. Swivel right above the knee, and then not quite 90 degrees at the knee, but you have pretty much close to 90 degrees there. And then you have this ankle part kind of swivels up, but that's really for the transformation, which we'll get to. So I think he's got some pretty excellent articulation. He does come with two accessories. These two swords, one short, one long. And if you see these two loops here on the side, you can go ahead and just pop them right in there for storage, which I think looks really, really cool. So that's pretty neat. Store them right there. Obviously, he can hold them. Just pop right in his hand. Very nice. So I think he looks great. I love the color scheme. I like the paint detailing. And I really like the weapons that he comes with. And it's pretty good articulation for a figure this size. The only thing I would have liked, and I'll show you here on the head, it's a really nice head sculpt. I really like the crest on top of his head. I like the samurai helmet. I like the blue painted eyes. I just would have liked his goatee to be painted in. As you can see, he's kind of got like a Fu Manchu mustache and some beard there, forming kind of a goatee. I wish that was painted the dark gray color like it shows on the card. But it's not a big deal. See, with the toy, because his facial hair is silver, kind of reminds me more of Unicron, where on the card I said it kind of reminded me of Wreck-Gar. But either way, I love the samurai helmet, I love the red crest, and the blue eyes look great. I really like the design of the head sculpt. I think this is a pretty excellent figure. As far as the transformation goes, you can start by just kind of flipping these feet up. And that's just going to hide in there for the transformation. We'll peg the two legs together. There we go. Then you can spin the entire waist 180 degrees. This piece here, the chest piece, is literally just going to flip up just like that. And then you want to move the hands a little bit out to the side so that this back piece can flip around and become the hood of the car. You're going to take the arms and just kind of accordion them in a little bit, and you'll see that they just fold up like that. Do the same on both sides. Then these two panels here, make sure they're pegged together as well. They're just obviously going to float up like this to become the roof of the car. And you just kind of situate them down. And then you're just going to rock in the sides like this. And you'll see there's a tab here on the arm. And it's kind of hard to see, but there's a hole right there that this tab is going to fit into. So you just kind of have to make sure that gets in there, snaps in. And there's also a little tab here on the side of the door that will peg into the side of the legs. So just make sure everything lines up and pegs in. which is a little easier said than done. Really don't want to get in there, but there we go. Once you get everything pegged in, you can see the vehicle mode. Oh, you can store the swords in vehicle mode right here. There we go. You'll see these two orange pegs, long kind of slot pegs. And then there are slots on the back of the sword hilts. It's kind of not showing up that well, but trust me, they're there. And then you just pop them on just like that. Now the directions do not show that. You just kind of figure it out for yourself, but very nice storage. I'm still having trouble with these top panels, but they will eventually get into place. There we go. So as you can see here, kind of a crazy car mode, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like the kind of hood ornament here that kind of matches the crest in vehicle mode. Or I'm sorry, the crest on his head in robot mode is here on the hood in vehicle mode. I like the nice blue paint here for the headlights. I would have kind of liked an Autobot symbol or something on the hood, but maybe he's like a bounty hunter or something, or he's not quite an Autobot, he's just kind of an ally. They've done things like that in the past. This character has not been introduced on the show yet, so I really have no idea what his story or backstory is going to be, because they don't really put the stories on the back of the cards anymore like they do for Generations. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I'm wondering if that might be why he doesn't, although he does have a clear Autobot symbol in robot mode, so he probably is an Autobot. I would have liked to see something on the hood. I mean, it's a lot of orange, so maybe just to break it up a little bit, something like that. But otherwise, I think the color scheme on this is cool. I like the black doors because they break up the orange a little bit. It's definitely a peculiar car as far as disguising itself as a car on Earth. I think people would wonder what's up with this car, but I think it's a cool design, if nothing else. So I think Drift is a very cool figure. I love the head sculpt with the samurai helmet and the facial hair. I love the accessories he comes with. I love the color scheme. The transformation is somewhat simple but satisfying. It's a little difficult to get the kind of panels for the roof of the car to always click in, and to get the arms to click into the sides for the very final part of the vehicle transformation. But I feel like after a couple transformations, that'll get easier, just kind of getting the hang of everything to line up. So I think it's a great figure. I definitely recommend it. It is kind of funny how Drift is now, the name Drift has kind of been synonymous with a samurai car character with swords. We had one in the Transformers 4 movie toy line. The original Drift from IDW Comics was a white car with samurai swords. So, I don't know. I guess from now on, you hear the name Drift, you're getting a car samurai. But I think he's cool. I really like the figure, and I mean, I like samurai, I like robots with swords. I think it all works. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Transformers Warrior Class Drift from Robots in Disguise, and thanks for watching.